What's up, bro?
All good.
All good, bro. Today we'll see how to map the market structure, bro.
Yeah.
Right? So in the previous session, we did study into the very basics of support and resistance, how we have to mark out the levels. Okay.
Hmm.
And if you have any
Yes.
confusion with it, you just have to go on the line chart and then try to draw the zones. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
something which was very easy to understand. So we are going to study the market structure today. So
Hmm.
मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज उससे हम लोग को मार्केट का डायरेक्शन समझ में आता है द नेक्स्ट
Hmm.
द मार्केट इज गोइंग टू बी मेकिंग वो समझ में आता है थ्रू द मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर ठीक है एंड
Yes.
वंस वी अंडरस्टैंड मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर वी कैन नो द डायरेक्शन एंड सिर्फ दो
Hmm.
चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट है द फर्स्ट इज द मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर एंड
Yeah.
नो द डायरेक्शन एंड सेकंड इज हाउ कैन वी एंटर नाउ सिंस वी
Enter. Yeah. Hmm.
दो ही चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट है इसके और ऊपर कुछ नहीं है तो मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर से क्या होता है मालूम कि वी आर एबल टू गेस व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट मूव गोइंग टू बी बेस्ड ऑन
Hmm.
कितना क्लीन स्ट्रक्चर क्रिएट हो रहा है
Hmm.
कभी कभी स्ट्रक्चर बहुत अच्छा बन सकता है समटाइम्स इट कैन जस्ट बी अ मेस सो
Hmm.
समटाइम्स द मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर कैन बी रियली नाइस इट कैन बी
Hmm. Hmm.
following the order flow very nicely sometimes it can be very messy
Hmm.
we are not able to understand कि exactly क्या हो रहा है इसमें ठीक है so it is
Yes.
the phases of the market cycle. Sometimes it can be trendy. So trading in the
Hmm.
trendy market is very easy. So for example, see, this is trendy market. This is daily time frame. 2019.
Hmm.
Look how good the market was back then, bro.
Hmm.
2019 में if I was trading this, wow, बहुत
Hmm.
बहुत अच्छे trades मिल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. It's also very easy because the market is just doing a new break and it's just retesting. You see the order flow is very clean.
Hmm. Yes.
Order flow बहुत ज्यादा फॉलो हो रहा था मार्केट में ठीक है so in these situations it is very easy to trade because we know the market direction so if we
Hmm.
look at the chart now we can see that the market has clearly went up
Yes.
and it means that the market is bullish over here so
Hmm. Hmm.
let's try to study what is a bullish market cycle या फिर bullish market structure so it starts from a low then a high a higher low then a higher low then a higher high ठीक है so
Yes.
सबसे important क्या है ये चार पॉइंट विच इज अ लो ए हाई ए हायर लो ए हायर हाई वापस हायर लो एंड देन ए हायर हाई
Hmm.
is the bullish market structure basically तो
Hmm.
क्या होता है कि whenever there is this higher low the previous high getting broken is a break off structure
Yes.
ठीक है again previous higher low breaking that previous higher high is what a break off structure
Hmm.
ठीक है so it continuously keeps on making these higher highs after the break of the previous higher high वापस कभी
Hmm.
नीचे आएगा
Hmm.
वापस ऊपर जाएगा
Hmm.
previous higher high zone ठीक है so this is the higher low again and then a new higher high formed E-
Hmm. Hmm.
easy
Yes.
all right perfect so let me go back to the chart and let's try to find some examples of these so let's try to find a bullish market structure so see right over here if we see this low this high this low this high
Hmm.
slow then this high then this low then did it break pre
No.
ये highest point break नहीं किया but it has broken the body sometimes
Body. Yes. Huh.
we look at the break of structures with the candlestick bodies okay so
Hmm.
broke and also this got a little manipulated but again at the same time look it did not break the line
Hmm.
meaning the wick of that previous so what happens is let's say this is the daily time frame wick which we see over here
Okay.
so let's assume this is the daily time frame wick over here
Hmm.
which is this black candle wick
Hmm.
on the lower time frames such as H1 or M30 or even H4 these
Hmm.
bodies
Okay.
So if I explain you, let's try to understand what is inside a wick. So let's say this is a wick. ठीक है, तो ये तो डेली टाइम फ्रेम है, इसके अंदर 24 H1 के कैंडल्स होंगे, राइट?
यस, हाँ,
वो उसके अंदर फॉर्म हो रहा है, देयर इज सम प्राइस एक्शन जो ऊपर गया एंड देन नीचे आया, इज व्हाई दिस इज क्लोज बेरिश, राइट? तो ये जो मूवमेंट H1 में हुआ है, ये जो ऊपर गया था, ये जो नीचे आया था, ये कैंडल्स के साथ था,
हाँ,
राइट? So that's why sometimes on the lower time frame, if we see, this won't be a breakout structure because it hasn't closed above it hasn't surged above that previous high, that previous wick. ठीक है? So that's the reason why this wick over here is so important because उसके अंदर lower time frame की bodies है.
हाँ, true.
Right?
बराबर.
So if we once again come to the structure, now, this is just the continuation of the structure. तो जो हुआ ये ऐसा, फिर ये हाई ब्रेक नहीं कर पाया, अभी तक यही हायर हाई है बिकॉज दिस इज द अल्टीमेट हाई जो अब तक ब्रेक नहीं हुआ. ब्रेक कहाँ पे हुआ? यहाँ पे ये ब्रेक हुआ, अगेन प्राइस केम डाउन, अगेन अप. So you see how the market structure started low,
Yes.
high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. कौन सा रहेगा? ये रहेगा कि ये रहेगा? लेफ्ट ही रहेगा 1 या फिर 2 रहेगा, राइट साइड वाला?
2, second one.
Perfect because that went the lowest.
The lowest, yeah.
ये higher low है and then this is the higher high, higher low, then a higher high. ठीक है? So this is one of the easy market structure. I mean, this was easy to navigate through. But sometimes the market structure can be like this. This is also easy to spot. See what happened. Bearish market था यहाँ पे, then finally broke it. So low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. फिर क्या होता है? एक deeper retracement आता है. Once again we have that higher high. This will happen whenever there is a lot of structure being made, right? तो फिर भी अगर प्राइस को ऊपर जाना है ना, तो ये ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू नहीं होगा. It will stall and then go up, right? That is basically the psychology of the market and the buyers and sellers, because trading is a zero sum game. For you to make $1, someone has to lose $1.
Yeah.
So you losing money in the market is someone's gain at the end. Making $1,000 is someone's loss because that's where the money is coming towards you. So is somewhat important as well. We see then how this basically just started. Then all this smaller structure then turns out to be a one leg. ठीक है? इसके अंदर भी structures है, माइक्रो स्ट्रक्चर है इसके अंदर, बट ये मेजर स्ट्रक्चर है. ठीक है? इसके अंदर ये तो माइक्रो स्ट्रक्चर रहेगा ही हर जगह पे, बट ये मेजर स्विंग पॉइंट्स है. दीज आर नोन द स्विंग पॉइंट्स, जो मेजर पॉइंट्स होते हैं.
Okay.
All clear?
Yes, all clear.
Perfect. So अभी even at this chart right over here, if we have to find the structure, so what happened? Market was completely bearish, then it broke, then see how it started. ठीक है? So by knowing this information, let's say you're like, okay, gold अभी यहाँ तक जाएगा, is what your expectation was when the price was maybe over here. So then you see that, okay, you see now how the H1 basically went bullish, came back, went again bullish, broke this high, comes down, and then goes up. Just by knowing this structure and you knowing that, okay, left में कोई room है, you can just catch this continuation. So we don't have to be entering on the very bottom or the very top for sells and buys. Respect. Even if you're in the middle, but you know that we have some space for us to go towards there, we can still enter over here as well. Even अगर ये 0 से लेके 100 तक रहेगा, even at the 70% you can enter just to capture the last 30% move.
Yes.
ठीक है? और ये ज्यादा सेफ रहता है तब, क्योंकि तब तक तो तगड़ा बन गया रहता है. Right? Also, you see how this level got broken. This resistance got broken, right? And we were trading above the resistance now. It had just अभी यहाँ पे we have confluence. एक तो resistance को retouched है,
हाँ.
एंड सेकंड इज यहाँ पे इफ वी सी नाउ लुक बुलिश है प्राइस बट यहाँ पे ब्रेक हुआ था.
हम्म.
Everyone would have been expecting that okay now ये break हुआ है then it will drop down,
हम्म.
right?
हम्म.
But this is where all the time frames together helps a lot. So
हम्म.
look at H4. So if once you look at the H4 bro, there was no break. This is not a break, this is just a retracement. एक ही कैंडल है ऊपर जा रहा है. H1 में
हम्म.
ये ब्रेक हम लोग डिसाइड कर रहे थे ना. It's not that
Yes.
break, it's just one candle, that just retracement. So what happened,
हम्म.
price came from this point to this point. हम लोग को एक रीटेस्ट भी चाहिए था रेजिस्टेंस टर्न
हम्म.
सपोर्ट का. इट जस्ट वेंट हियर एंड देन वी हैव दिस मूव. बाय द वे गोल्ड इज रेडी फॉर बाइज ब्रो. सी दिस इज द idea, this and maybe this 2RR.
हम्म.
So you see how easy it is just to see the momentum incoming. Then the price is
Yes.
stopped here. अभी price न्यूयॉर्क ओपन हो रहा है.
हम्म.
But let me find my phone. Wait a minute. Yeah, bro. So this is the reason why we study the market structure. Direction we can know, and it becomes easy for us to expect the next move. And with knowing the move, then we can just enter on the higher lows or the lower highs. So, for example, if we want to get into buys, this is the sweet spot to enter because ये higher low है.
Yes.
ठीक है, retracement के बाद we have to enter, and that's basically how we enter. And if we are in sells, lower high is the point which can be helpful for us to enter. So ये बेसिक फंडा है. ठीक है, और कुछ भी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. इट्स जस्ट दिस लेवल्स, मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर, फिर एंट्रीज और एक क्लियर स्ट्रक्चर. वी डोंट हैव टू बी इंटरेस्टेड इन समथिंग लाइक दिस. इफ यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग अ चार्ट ना, अगर मुझे समझता नहीं तो मैं ये बात भी नहीं करता. और अगर मुझे समझ में आ रहा है ना ये, एंड इफ इट ऑल्सो टेक्स अ लॉस, इट डजंट वर्क आउट ना, आई वोंट बी सैड अबाउट इट. ठीक है, बिकॉज फॉर मी दिस इज गुड. So you have to trade all those setups which you find very comfortable taking, and not those setups which are, very average kind of setups.
Yes.
Yeah. So for example, if you look at something like US30, so US30, if you look at US30, it's not easy to understand कि अभी क्या होने वाला है. So just ignore it. Look at USD CHF for instance. So USD CHF is going up, but it's good that it's going up. But also at the same time, look at the daily now. It's just approached this previous daily, lower high area.
Lower highs.
So that's what it tells you that, okay, it's not good to actually enter into buys right now. Just wait. Okay. If you look at GBP USD, for example, GBP USD, यहाँ पे there is one area which most likely could be tested. So pound could actually be bearish. This
Okay.
the setup, like this could be the actual setup. These cells. You see, one more way you would have entered this trade now is, so for example, the chart is bearish. Okay. This is something which we have to go later, bro, but it's always, good to talk about the live market conditions and the trades which were presented into it. Okay. So for example, that this is bearish. See, ये ऑर्डर फ्लो फॉलो हो रहा है. So see, ऑर्डर फ्लो वाइज यहाँ पे ट्रेड था, यहाँ पे सेल था, यहाँ पे सेल था, वापस यहाँ पे सेल. तो अगर ये कैच करना था,